Welcome to your morning flow here on Kokomo Island. Today's class is a full body workout where we're going to find length and space. We're going to build that energy, activate the body, and you're going to feel really connected and energized throughout the session and then into your day ahead. So to begin, I want you to start at the back of your mat and just take in the beautiful view and just take in a deep breath in and exhale it out. Beautiful, just rocking your weight forward and back here. And then from here, just rocking from side to side. And then when you're ready, I want you to find the even distribution with your weight in your feet connected to the mat. Taking a deep breath in, you're going to reach the arms all the way up. Inhale, exhale as you open, bending the knees. Inhale, big circle. Exhale, open, bending the knees. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, open. This time you're going to inhale and hold. You're going to start to tuck your chin to your chest and start to contract and curl the spine as you curl up and over, rolling down, keeping the knees as bent as you need, so you can make your way down till your hands hit the mat. And then from here, walk your hands out to your first downward dog. Starting to pedal out through the heels, just noticing where you're holding any tightness and tension. Hopefully you had a really restorative sleep and you're just waking up, starting to connect to your breath, feel your body. Both heels pressed down. Your right leg is going to reach to the sky and then bend the knee as you open through the hip. Enjoy that stretch there. From here, you're going to step it through to a lunge, framing the front foot with your hands. And then from here, I want you just to lower the back knee, untuck the toe, take this front arm, place it on your knee and just open here. So your knee is slightly pressing out. You're peeling those big toes off the floor. And then from here, you're going to tuck the toe, lift the knee, and pull the belly button away from that front leg. From here, I want you to come up to your fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head. Maybe you take one hand to one knee, then the other, and then they float forward. Hold it there. From here, you're just pressing down into that front foot and your weight is even. And then from here, just slightly press your heel into the mat a little more. Straighten the back and then pressing the elbows down and back. Stepping back, high or low plank, hold. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then from here, push back downward dog. From here, you extend your left leg to the sky, bend the knee as you open through the hip. From here, you're going to step it through into a lunge, framing the front foot, lower the back knee, untuck the toe. Taking that hand, pressing open, you get this beautiful glute stretch here. And then from here, you're going to come back through center, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and then from here, start to float those arms above the head. Hold it there. Start to build that energy deep from within. It's building up and then lengthening out through the crown of your head. Lifting the head to the sky, pressing the elbows down and back. Hands to the mat and hold. From here, you just lower the knees and press and lower and press. If this is too much, you can always lower the knees, untuck the toes. You have 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Lower the knees and take a few cat-cows, opening through the heart. Exhale, coming up. And we're continuously flowing today, so imagine that you're working through that beautiful ocean water behind me. Starting to take a few little twists and circles. Beautiful. Coming back through center, extending your right leg. From here, you just start to lift it up, tap down, lift it up, tap down. Now, if you have sore wrists, you can always come down into your forearms. And I want you just to tap into the hip alignment here. So is your right hip lifting to the side as you're lifting your leg? I want you to imagine that you have two car headlights on your hip bones and they're shining directly down to your mat. Good job. You have 4. In 3. Shoulders down 2. Hold it on 1 from here. Flex the foot, bend the knee. You have 2 pulses up. You lower, you lift. 2 pulses up. You lower, you lift. Keep going. 2 pulses and lower and lift. Now imagine that you've got your morning coffee on your lower back and you don't want to spill any of it. So that's where you come back to that visualization of the car headlights on your hip bones and they're shining directly down to the mat, keeping your body nice and stable here, and you're just isolating that leg as you press up and down and up. From here, start to circle, lower the knee down, keep the foot flexed, up and around, big circles. Now your coffee or your matcha or your tea is sitting on your back, so don't let it fall off. Keep it nice and still. And breathe, pulling your belly button back towards your spine, activating your transverse here, that pelvic floor. And reverse, carving the booty. Now, of course, this exercise is absolutely amazing because you're toning the glutes here, but you're also strengthening the glutes to help support your lower back. Last 2. Hold it back up on 1 and pulse. You have 8. Just pulse up rather than down. That's it. Your morning coffee is still there. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck those toes, push back, downward dog. Okay, that right leg that you were just using, press it back up to the sky, bend through the knee, open through the hip. From here, you go back to that lunge. And then from here, your hands float straight above your head. From here, you're going to fly the hands back, and then from there, bend the knee, lunge, chest to the sky. Fly the hands back, straighten that back leg, and then just bend. This front leg stays bent the whole time, so you're just flying and pressing back. Now, I want you to slightly press your weight into the heel. So that's where the majority of the weight distribution is in this exercise. So just peel those front toes off and down. Now you're going to start to fly. So lift it up and down and lift and down. Now you're going for length rather than height. And lift. Challenge first thing in the morning flow. Really challenging you to see if you can switch on that core. Last 2, and don't worry if you fall, just come back to it. And 1, hold it up, and just breathe for 8, 7, lift higher, lengthen. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, press up, inhale, and give me that dive forward again. From here, you step back to your downward dog and just stretch it out, pedal out. Really nice. And then from here, you're going to lower the knees, untuck the toes. Reset left leg this time. Stretch it out long against the mat. Imagine I'm going to pull onto your ankle, press it back. Then lift up and down. So what I want you to imagine here is rather than just going up and down, you're going out and up and then back down. So your leg presses out and up. So I'm holding onto that ankle and I'm lengthening. Breathe. And what I love about the morning flows is the stretch that you get in between each exercise to really just reset, feel the muscles that you've just worked, lengthen them out a little more, and then keep flowing. On the next one, hold it up, flex through the foot, bend. Now have a look at where your knee is. Just pulse up from there, 2 pulses, then lower, and lift 2 pulses, and down. So when I say pulse, I'm really meaning up rather than down. So just lift. But on the way down, I'm still using resistance and control. And the thing is, moving slow is so effective if it's done correctly. And you want to really put your mind into the muscle group that you're working. Stay focused, and that's why I love Pilates, because it's meditative in your mind, where you have to be present with the body and the movement to get the most out of it. Last one. And then start to circle, lower it down, take it out to the side, back up and around again. Down to the side, up and around. For 4. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 4. In 3, 2. Hold it back up on 1. And pulse for 8, 7, 6. Lengthen. Your morning coffee's there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck those toes. Push back, downward dog. Here's your nice stretch. Your left leg, the leg that you were just using, is floating up to the sky. And then from here, bend the knees. You open through the hip. Enjoy that stretch. And then from here, step it through. Lunge. Framing the front foot. And then from here, find that space and length. Taking the hands back. And now this is quite challenging, and the reason why I created this class with the standing series straight after the glute work is because you'll see standing series, if you're keeping your knee over your 4th to 5th toe, that's working your glutes. So we're doubling up. We're just working 1 or 2 muscle groups, your glute max and your glute med, and we're just staying in the burn. So really just staying with the work there to tone, start to lift that back leg up, and then from here, come down. And just notice which leg feels a little more stable. Before with the other leg, I did have the thought that I might fall in the pool. But with this leg, I feel quite strong. So it's obviously my stronger leg. And that's completely normal, but you do want to just really work your weaker leg a little more. And when I get to the other side, I just really focus in. On 1, hold it up. You have 8, 7, 6, in 4, 3, 2, and reach those arms up. Whew, shake it out. And from here, roll down. You're going to bend all the way down. If you'd like to grab a sip of water now, you can. And then from here, you're going to take your hands down, and we've got some abdominal work. So interlace your hands behind your head. From here, activating transverse pelvic floor. Exhale, curl up. Elevator doors are sliding in from those hip bones. Inhale as you reset. Exhale, pelvic floor activates. Transverse, those elevator doors wrap. Inhale as you come down. For 4. In 3, in 2, hold it up on 1. From here, right hand crosses to the left knee and then lower down. Exhale, left hand crosses to the right knee and down. So we're going for oblique twists here. And if you'd like to speed this up, you can. Or if you'd like to stay at the slower pace, totally fine. You have 5, 4, in 3, 2, right hand to right ankle, keep it going, don't stop. And remember, we're thinking about the resistance on the way up and on the way down, but really you're focusing on the up. And as you come up, you squeeze those elevator doors in like you're wearing a corset. Last one. And 8 pulses up to the sky. Here we go. For 8. Chest to the sky. In 4, belly button down. 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. From here, curling the head, neck, and shoulders up, and then just hug one knee in, stretch out the opposite leg, and then switch and switch. Keep going with that. So switching and pressing and switching and pressing for 5. In 4. Really hug that knee in, bring it in tighter. 2, 1, and release. Hug those knees. Good job. From here, reach those legs to the sky, interlace your hands behind your head. You lower one foot, you flex, you point, draw it up. Lower, flex, point, draw up. Lower, flex. So as I'm flexing and pointing, I'm not just thinking about hovering my leg. I'm thinking about lengthening it outwards. So really point, and if I was there, and I can see you right now, that beautiful technique that you have, I want you to imagine that I'm holding onto your ankle, and I'm going to pull your leg 1 inch away from you as you lower that leg. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Put the work into your core. You should be feeling this now. And if your leg isn't lowering as much as mine, totally fine. You just have to maintain the lower back connection. Last 2. Can you lengthen a little more? And 1. Good job. Hug the knees in. From here, you're in tabletop, curl up. We finish with bicycles. So you're going to extend with the arms, comes back to the temples, behind the head, then you stretch. Abs are on fire for 8, 7, 6, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good job. From here, you're just going to roll onto the side. Now, press up out of this shoulder. Top hip comes away. Legs to 90 degrees. Just start to lift up and tap down. It's really important that you make sure that you get the correct setup. I don't want to see this, because what's the point in doing it? If you're just lifting and lowering, you're not working anything. So you have to lift up out of your shoulders, press your chest forward so you're proud, engage the core, engage that transverse, and then lift and lower to activate that glute med. Top hip, press it away from you. Beautiful. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here we go. Lift, extend, 2 pulses, and bring it in, lower down. Lift, extend, 2 pulses, bring it in and down. Come with me. Lift, extend, 2 pulses, bring it in and down. Keep going. Lift, and your upper body has not moved. If anything, it's just getting longer, but it's not sinking down at any point. 2 more. Breathe. Last one. Lift, extend, 2 pulses, hold it, take it forward, turn the knee down, take that leg as far forward as you can and pulse. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, tap it out. Nice work. Give that glute a nice tap and then reach up and over, stretch. And stretch. And then from here, you're just going to go straight to the opposite side. Set yourself up. Oh, that glute. We're going to stretch it out at the end, don't worry. So you're going to press up, 90, and lift and lower. Now, which glute is your stronger glute? Sometimes, if I'm at home when I'm taking my classes, because I'm just like you. I follow the schedules when I'm at home, and I feel like I'm a member, just listening to the cues, applying them to my own practice. Sometimes I'll just stay on my weaker side for 2 more reps, and I just work it for a little extra because I'm trying to even out my body as much as I can. Okay, hold it. And then from here, stretch 2 pulses. So you can obviously do that too. Press 2 pulses, keeping nice and stable, nice and tight in your core, activating your core. You know that even though we're working the glute med here, you're still activating the core, maintaining that deep core connection. Really nice. Last one. And then hold it up, take it forward, turn the knee down. Oh my gosh, I can already feel it. Here we go. Strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Tap it out. Nice work. Stretch it up and over. And up and over. Good. Coming back to all fours here. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, press back downward dog. Pedaling it out. Walking both hands back. Bend both knees, scoop the belly, and roll up. Come back down into your squat position, pressing the hips back, fly your arms back. You have out and in, up and down, out and in, little arm series here. Opening the back here, opening the posture, taking in that beautiful view. You have 4. Core in, 3, 2, and 1. Little circles around, 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you wrap in your core set a little tighter? And release, reverse. In 4, 3, 2, and pulse it up. 8, 7, 6. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it up. And from here, step forward and come all the way down into a ball, crouching it down for our final series, which is a glute bridge. Laying all the way down. Your feet are going to be as wide as the mat, toes are turned out, arms to the sky from here. Press your hips up, hands press down into the mat. From here, you lift the hips, you close the knees, you open them, lower the hips, hands come back. So we go lift, close the knees, open the knees, lower. Lift, close the knees, open the knees, lower. If the arms are confusing, just keep them on your mat or keep them to the sky. So we're going to get into some inner thighs. And again, really engaging the core. I love bridge work because I feel so connected within my body. I really feel strong. And for me, bridges really feels like I get this sensation where I'm feeling nice and connected and strong within my core and my glutes. And then I carry that with me throughout the day. And I remember this feeling on the mat, and then I tap into it when I'm going for a walk or when I'm standing. Those mindful moments off the mat too are going to make a world of difference because these classes are with you forever. It's a lifestyle. It's not just one workout. It's training your body to maintain in the correct position, to have the correct posture throughout so you can feel your best for the rest of your life without getting injured and just feeling really strong and looking after those joints and muscles and your bones. Hold it up. Just press the knees in, open them, press it in. Now I want you to touch your knees and squeeze them really hard. If my hand was in between your knees, you'd be squeezing my hands so hard, I would say ouch. Let's go for 4. In 3, but I'd be proud. 2, hold it in on 1, squeeze. Now you're not squeezing hard enough, squeeze deeper. And then squeeze those knees as hard as you can with your own body resistance and pulse. 8, 7, 6, come on, let's work. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open those knees and press up. Pulse. 8, 7. Really think about this feeling and just hold it there. Hold, reach up a little higher, press through your heels, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the core, relax the shoulders. You're going to remember this feeling and you're going to carry it with you off the mat. Hold it there for 4, lift higher, 3, 2, and release. Good job. Hugging those knees in. Nice work, Pilates class members. Massage your back onto the mat, just rocking from side to side. And then when you're ready, extend your left leg, right knee presses into the chest, and then take it across your body, extending opposite arm and stretching. Activating your parasympathetic system, bringing down your nervous system by taking those deep, beautiful breaths. Coming back through center, extend that leg up for a hamstring stretch. Now, it's so important to stay with the stretch. I know you feel like sometimes, okay, great, I've done my workout, I can go into my next phase, but just be present here. Try not to get into the mindset of having to rush or be anywhere. Take the leg to the outside of the body. Our lives are so fast-paced, so much information constantly coming in. We rarely have moments where we can just be present without thoughts arising and just connect to the breath. Crossing over that leg, coming into figure 4 stretch to stretch out those glutes. So throughout this stretch, I just want you to stay connected to the breath and notice how many times your mind wanders. I've got to be somewhere, I've got to go, I'm too tight, I'm not flexible enough, this feels good, whatever it is, just come back to the breath. Opposite knee into the chest. Cross it over your body, extend the opposite arm, and breathe. Coming back through center, extend that leg up for a hamstring stretch. Mindful breathing. Taking the leg to the outside. Crossing it over for a figure 4 stretch. Has your mind been wandering? It's okay if it has. But the practice is to just note when it is and come back to the breath. Hugging both knees in, rock and roll that spine. Coming all the way up. Sitting cross-legged here. It's taking your neck to one side. Maybe gently closing down the eyes. And then to the other side. Still lifting up, lengthening through your spine here. Reaching one arm up and over. And switch. Coming back through center, reaching both arms up. Hands to prayer. And just for the next few moments, Doing that practice of noting when the mind wanders and coming back to the breath. So just trying to stay with the breath, noting when your breath inhales and exhales. And just try and stay with that. If the mind has wandered, just simply come back to the breath. And from here, I just want you to fill up your body with positivity and love. Be proud of yourself for getting on the mat today, accomplishing, moving your body. It's an absolute privilege to be able to move with you. And I'm so proud of you for exactly how you are in this very moment. It doesn't matter if you fell in some of the poses, maybe your mind wandered in certain areas, it's okay. Just take a little smile to the corners of your mouth and just give yourself that love for being willing to come here today and learn and to explore your beautiful body. Forehead to your hands. And when you're ready, open up. I want you to think about really engaging that core today, feeling that power that you just worked on deep within, open through the shoulders, and if you can, just have those mindful moments today. Well done, Pilates class members.